Asking for the confirmation. Can we start? Here we go. Game 1. The Injustice Pro Series live at CEO 2017. The last end of an era as we gather here at the Wyndham International for the last time as CEO makes the move to Daytona Beach next year. Foxy Grampa starting it off, zoning and zoning well.
Oh yeah, and Foxy doing a good job of just keeping him out. Batman cannot get his hands or his feet on his opponent, but he finally gets in there. Can he get something going? And he does with a low.
All right, that's interactive. Batman trying to stay in, but Foxy expending the bar to push block, keep Batman away. Now, we're here at the Joker's Playground. And the special thing about this stage, not only is the music eerie and godlike, as the design should be, every interactable on this stage is unblockable.
I love those unblockable interactables.
Yeah,
so hype.
Little taste of the Injustice 1 flavor, you know, brings back the memories. And Fox is doing his best. Guns out. Nice mix-up coming from Vtec.
Oh, that's a terrible decision of meter burn forward 3 there. In any other situation, or if he had any more health, that would have been a godlike read.
Absolutely, definitely would have connected, but Foxy, noticing that Vtec wouldn't have the health to survive, said wake up, and a knee swift to the face.
All right, Foxy trying to get out of there, and he does get out of the corner. And trip guards Batman just on his jump down. Vtec needs to make something happen, needs to get rid of Foxy's first bar.
All right, now out of the corner is Vtec, very smart. Deadshot players getting a lot of flack for the zoning. People a little bit overwhelmed, not patient enough, but Deadshot in the corner is one of the most ridiculous characters in the game with mix-ups coming from overheads, coming from lows, leading to loopable, you know, needleless damage. Able to fight anywhere from on the screen.
Oh yeah, Deadshot is definitely no slouch up close. Has options real far away and options real close.
Was that a down 2 from Foxy? I heard once on the street, word on the street that Deadshot has no anti-airs. Foxy looks very comfortable dealing with Batman's jump 2 in this situation. Able to block some more. Meter burn rolls, unfortunately, right into all of the gunshots. The unlimited barrel.
All right, and Vtec getting his way. Going in, Foxy with a great push block decides to spend the bar and just get him away.
Right down to his last health. Vtec walking his way in slowly but surely has the massive lead to follow, and Foxy chip damage away now. A shot to the face, and Vtec dashing hand cannons are unlimited.
Oh yeah, Foxy doing a great job of using all the zoning tools at Deadshot's disposal.
Patience, playing the patient game. Great stuff from Vtec now. Using the swarm and immediately releases the mechanical bags as he works his way in. And trading wake-ups now are these two gentlemen going for it. Great spacing from Vtec, isn't able to get anything going, and Fox is just a defensive wall right now.
Foxy doing a great job until he was finally opened up. Vtec trying to get something going, and Foxy does the wake-up knee. Doesn't care.
Pretty successful. All 3 of his wake-ups have connected so far. Foxy just knowing when Vtec wants to be a little too offensive with the meaty setups. But now Vtec finally getting the combo sequence going. Back-to-back pressure, walking Foxy into the corner. Headbutts. Nice staggers, and that time the meter burn forward 3. Foxy doesn't have the health to go for the wake-up knee, but instead eats the overhead, and Vtec is back in business.
Yeah, Vtec's looking real great this game. Complete 180 from previous. Foxy trying to just get rid of that first bar, and Vtec trying to put some damage on Foxy before it finally goes out, or just trying to beat him clean for it right here.
Gunshots, bang, 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 in case you haven't noticed. Still going in the playground, they have that concession stand usher, you know, just sitting right there, unblockable, waiting to be used. But instead, Foxy taking advantage, and I'd like to point out, you know, Batman with his trait, very overwhelming, very scary, allows him to get in, cover his tracks and stay safe. But when you block the mechanical bat, there is no hit, there is no block stun on that. You're able to press the button. And we saw Foxy down 1 check Vtec right after blocking the last one. Smart stuff, a little too early in that sequence, and now Vtec working on the corner swag. Spins the ball on the restand.
Great block by Foxy, seeing the forward 3 coming and blocking correctly and respecting the plus frames by Batman. Batman finally makes his way in.
Now on the opposite side of dealing with Batman's trait, you'll see a lot of players push block to keep him away. Pressure so overwhelming, and no matter how much of a machine you are, you can simply not block forever. And you see a lot of high-level guys push block Batman, which removes his trait.
Yes, if the bats are out, the bats go away as if he got hit.
All right, Foxy trading up the incendiary bullets now, trying to add that extra flame damage, but instead, Vtec on the offensive now in the lead, chooses to not continue the combo, gives Foxy room to breathe, and now the meter burn rifle pushes him back to full screen. Vtec dashing his way in, down to the wire, both men slightly around 400 health.
Oh, and a great great reaction, clashing the second hit. Not the easiest thing in the world. Great reactions by Vtec. I love it. Uses 2 bars, gets 25% back.
And a little antsy. You're not that plus off of a victory of Flash. Trying to dash in, eats a bullet to the face. And as great as Batman is and as Wayne Tech, he is only a human. And gets the whip punish now. No dash up. Blocks the cross up as Foxy. No continuation, but the meaty unblockable barrel and the smart stuff. Maybe this matchup is easier for Catwoman. And he wants to play more spacing and low profile some bats.
It could be that. I mean, and also the fact that Foxy, I feel like he's ignoring the first match. He completely dominated him.
Right. And the back three now after the wake up. Foxy waking up with quite a bit in this set. However, with the success rate that he's had, I don't see why he can stop. And from downtown, the grapple, Vtec in control, one bad out. And nice anti-air to avoid the cross-up. Vtec.
Great starter by Vtec, trying to bait Foxy to do something, and very smart of Foxy to not bite. Foxy getting the whip from full screen with the nice low.
Getting dunked there continuously is Foxy. Checks after the mechanical bat, tries to jump out, but gets caught. Chip damage, and Vtec
Vtec looking great right now. Going up, has almost half his first bar. And let's see how much damage he's actually going to put on Foxy right now.
All right, the anti-air push blocks away. Goes for the whip trip instead. Vtec's going to get the whip. Foxy tried the backdash out of it, but instead gets a combo for his trouble. Checks after the plus frames into the cat dash. Foxy.
Foxy in a lot of trouble right now. He's about to go down 2-1 to Vtec.
Wow, in the instant jump one, catching that overhead cartwheel, dunks again. Vtec getting so much mileage out of continuing that back 1-1-2 string. The dunk, trading some pokes, plus frames here, and Vtec doesn't know. He keeps challenging it, and Foxy will take it as every hit adds up.
Challenge it every single time, just completely disrespecting. Oh. And the battering, he was trying to go for the
impossible. And 2 hits into the stage transition now. Foxy going down to the bottom of the red cell. Oh, excuse me, going back up top. We're going to visit Superman. Whip trip backdash. Vtec said to wake up battering again. Chip damage, and from.
What is the coaching rule here at
In
CEO?
between matches, 30 seconds. That is the official rule. Big D coming in. He was well within his boundaries. Okay. Less than 30 seconds, no problem, and he walked out.
According to you.
Oh, absolutely. According,
okay.
for sure. All right, down 2 into the anti-air back 3, getting a lot of damage out of here of the meterless variety. How's that? 300 for an anti-air.
Oh, I love it. I love it. So good. So optimal.
All right, it's looking pretty optimal right now. Corners, shenanigans. Foxy putting in work, and the crowd cheers dying down as Foxy dominates in that one sequence mid-screen to corner.
That was a great adjustment by Foxy, knowing that he needs to just neutral jump to avoid any of the dangers of the slide, which is Batman's only wake up if you don't count parry.
All right, patient game now. Foxy jumping from afar, not letting the jump 2 go, but instead Vtec charging up that kryptonite punch, but Selena having none of it.
And I believe that was a back 2-3 that he might have inputted just a little too early.
All right, whiff. Recovers in time. The back 3 from downtown. And such a great maneuver from Catwoman. One of her best buttons. Low profiling. Wall bounce. Safe. And launches from about 3 character lengths away.
And can send you over to the other part of the stage with a nice transition. Foxy trying to close this out. Great down 2. Being very patient. Knocking Batman out of the sky and converting into all this damage into a setup. Yeah. Reads the backdash.
And maybe Armor, I think the download may be complete. Not sure what happens there, but Foxy, Big D. Foxy got his 1 hit and was able to
sneak in.
Yeah, you heard me yell at him right quick just to make sure he didn't come in during the match. Not having any of it. We're going to keep it fair. We're going to keep it clean. It'll be all good. Now, Vtec with the answer. It is 2-2, my man. Even though he kind of got downloaded that last round, he wants Foxy to know, I am here. Oh, yeah. I won 2 games. We are currently equal. And in this winner-take-all situation, Foxy on the offensive spins the DP, 5 scratches.
Now, if you look at the Oki situations that Foxy's putting himself in, he's disregarding slide as an option. He feels he fully conditioned him to not slide, and he didn't.
Yeah, talking about there, Vtec finally blocks the wake up, gets the corner pressure, jump to what side did it hit on? It was not a cross-up. Foxy using the new game mechanics to air escape to evade the situation, but Vtec the empty jump into the throw. My goodness!
Vtec with the empty jump throw. Foxy had no idea, didn't see it coming from a mile away. Vtec on the verge of knocking Foxy into losers first round.
Oh my God, and a throw back into the corner. Foxy Grampa now in control, whips an entire string, able to survive. Eats the back one and an errant wake up. What is actually happening right now? Vtec in control. Will Foxy break? No, instead spins 2 bars on the air escape.
Now that might come back to harm Foxy. He wasted 4 meters just to get out of combos.
All right, spins the trait here to get that maximized damage. Doesn't kill him, doesn't wake up. Foxy trying to gain mileage on that last life bar and back 3s under that trait pad.
Now Foxy switching back to trying to bait out the slide. He's afraid of it again. Let's see how he uses it.
All right, anti-air situation. We are in the clutch right now. 2-2. Both guys about equal health. Vtec has 3 bars of meter. He's going to eat the bulk of this combo. No, eat the entirety of it as the screaming from the crowd continues.
All right, and Vtec opts to go with the clash. He's probably going to get some health back. Uses 3 bars, 30%.
And wow, risky by Foxy dashing in there. Eats the trait bats now. Air escape, both guys.
I want to see a little more zoning from Vtec, a little more use of the
and
full
Foxy
screen
has
battering.
access to the clash, but he's not going to be able to. Unclashable double kryptonite punch. Looking in zone to read, and the clash on the mechanical back. Foxy coming in the clutch, recognizing the situation. 2 bars, 25% health, very much in this.
This is a very, very close match. A great way to start off this.
And they both have no meter. He can't convert. He is down to the last hit. Trying to build it. The whip trip. Foxy's in there. Air-to-air jump attack. Chases him down.
No, he goes for the back 2-3. He should have went for the forward 2-3.
And this is going down to the wire. Oh, the jump back in the conversion. Foxy Grampa spins the bar on the cat dash meter burn. Whiffs the combo. Gives us a second chance. No conversion.
He wastes his last bar. He's got nothing left.
And the jump in. He doesn't have the meter to convert. What is happening? And no conversion. An ugly scramble. And Vtec comes out on top. This is... Make sure we have no issues on that front as we go into game 1. Deadshot versus Atrocitus. FullAuto. What a perfect name.
Perfect.
You know, he didn't know who he wanted to play going into Injustice.
He knew.
And he saw the Deadshot watchtower, and, you know, that was it.
That was it. Love at first sight, huh? All right, Squall trying to get something going, but great decision by FullAuto to use that push block, get him away, but you really can't get Atrocitus away from you too long. Very, very far advancing mids that lead into great strings.
All right, and the mix-up right there. Deadshot so fantastic with those staggers up close. Very safe on his advancing low into the overhead string. Fantastic mix-up in Deadshot, a character who normally in fighting games you condition people to respect you.
Yeah.
Deadshot gains his respect at the character selection. You know his buttons, you know his frame data, and right now,
you know what's coming.
Absolutely, FullAuto making it work, shooting down all of the rage from the Red Lantern. Atrocitus keeping him at bay, full screen, exactly where he wants to, but the Blood NATO in neutral is going to get him to come closer.
The Blood NATO does track your opponent wherever they are. Full screen, right next to you, mid-screen, it doesn't matter. Atrocitus is always going to have a presence around you, but when he's just eating all these bullets, it doesn't matter. All right, and Squall opts to go for the clash. I feel like it's too little too late. Not really much he can do here. Uses 2 bars, gets 25% back. But is it going to be enough?
Yeah, and a little too much recovery on that Dexstar summon now. Finally able to play the game once Dexstar's out, but FullAuto doing a fantastic job of simply blocking. There's the push block. You know, this is Deadshot the blueprint. This is what you want. We've watched, you know, Squall struggle to get in and basically get zoned out the old-fashioned way as FullAuto goes up 1-0 on the chip out from the meter burn low rifle.
Really not.
Looking up at the camera to make sure he's okay. But here we go, game 2. The plus frames there, staring at each other now. Good blocks.
Great block of the low overhead string, but doesn't get it that time. And again, Deadshot putting Atrocitus exactly where he wants him. Full screen. Stay completely away from me. I'm going to use every bar for the low assault rifle and for a push block whenever you do touch me.
All right, that turnaround hand cannon barrage. Finally, Squall able to at least get a hit and a throw back into the corner, shortening the screen times, you know, tenfold. But the combo, wow, and FullAuto coming with the optimal stuff, trying to extend his his mid-screen damage.
And FullAuto in complete control right now. Absolutely dominating Atrocitus, keeping him back and taking a little bit of his meter with every green shot you see there on the screen.
Yeah, Deadshot straight active on the bullets from his wrist cannons. The green, as Miguel let you know, trains the meter of the opponent on it. Oh, and escapes using the invincibility from the interactable. Right up his alley, and the corner damage and Deadshot so smooth in the corner now. Wow, and the meaty meter burn low rifle safe, but Squall's gonna counter with that charging punch. And a push block. Yeah, FullAuto having none of it. It isn't party time. It isn't feed the cat time. No. It's hold all of these bullets, Atrocitus. You are not welcome inside my house party. And Floyd Lawton, wait a minute.
Uh-oh, here we see something. He's close by, but drops it. Trying to make something happen, and Deadshot just being completely disrespectful of anything. Just pushing buttons and exposed in complete control.
Goes for the mix of the rawest kind with no deck star to back him up. Simply 50-50. FullAuto with the great block, swinging off the tarp there. The old fabled insurgency ropes.
Now the interesting thing about that interactable is it comes back very, very quickly. So even when Deadshot does get pushed there, that's going to be an option again to get Atrocitus off of him.
Plus frames, and wow, the raw background bounce from FullAuto. Now comboing into it, but whips the wall bounce after. I mean, let's be serious here. These Deadshot players aren't really looking for combos.
No, they're looking to keep your full screen.
See what I'm saying?
Looking to get their wrist guns all charged up. Now the red ones do extra damage.
What a read for the trick shot, the knowledge, FullAuto. I mean, this is about as clean as it gets. FullAuto couldn't be more satisfied with the way he's playing this matchup. You know, the Blood NATO comes out, but Squall hasn't been able to get much going. Here we go, the first full combo in the entirety of the set so far. Summons Dexstar, runs through the shield. Now we're in business. Is it party time?
I think it is, Katana Prime. I think it is party time. No, he jumps out of the corner. Back to the mid screen. And now Atrocitus has his back up against the corner. This is not where you want to be in any fighting game. You don't want your mobility limited. You want to be able to move back and forth.
And just trading pokes right now, just slobber knocking, finding each other. FullAuto canceling 2 bars into that meter burn 4-3 to get the overhead launch, followed immediately by a clash. Squall sitting on about 3 bars again. He's going to spend 1. 15% is all he wants.
I think that was a smart decision. He'd rather use his meter for more resources instead of 10% more.
All right, and the double wrist cannons do the dance, but look at the wrist. Backboard 1 for Deadshot. Simply a little smooth, a little easy mode right now. Commits, there's the knee, and he won't be able to clash. This one's going to eat the entirety of this damage, 381. And that's it. That's going to be the game. FullAuto, a swift 3-0 over Broken Alliance's Squall.
Very.
Yeah, crack the whip, and here we go, game 1.
And Youphemism going with Batman, getting that first hit with the trait. And REO jumping in with Catwoman, trying to get something going. Great blocks by REO. Great challenge there. Down one right in between the strings, and getting something going.
Yo, wake up slide on the first knockdown is like the ultimate test. It's letting you know, I do not care. I will challenge your meetings, and I will let you know off the bat that I will wake up again, and right on cue, the Youphemism with that wake up slide.
Youphemism got the 2 bats, goes for the crossup. Great block by REO, and a down 2. No trade conversion, but he's got Batman up against the corner. Tries to bully his way out with a meter burn back 3.
All right, and there, good stagger string. Not watching his legs, gets wiped by the low. The double dash, and the third time is not the charm as that wake up is punished. REO, instead of going for the full combo, looks for corner positioning. Not sure, questionable decision, giving Youphemism a chance to slide.
I believe that was an input error there. I think what he wanted to do was forward 3, and he must have been holding back and just got back forward 3. And REO taking advantage of that mistake, going in, hard knockdown, tries to bait out the slide, but continues the pressure.
Just the air-to-air. Back 2-3, trait bats are out. This time gets the conversion, but not the entirety of it. Wow, and a great pattern choice right there as that cat dash was sure to hit if otherwise. Youphemism, fantastic anti-air. And I saw he let out a sigh of relief there. Nice breath, calm down, and finally getting into the swing of things.
That could have been a big drop for Youphemism if he could do it right there. Leaving REO with a pixel is a very dangerous game. REO being very patient, waiting for his moment, trying to get Youphemism to send out those bats that won't lead into a full combo. Now, Youphemism doesn't want to give him any more cat scratches. I feel like he's trying to be a little less predictable with those batarangs.
All right, and sprinkles the diamonds on him, meter burning it for the double jump. Wow, and a raw back three. Probably wanted to add some insurance on that with the meter. Does it? Wake up, Super. Is this going to hit? It does not. The empty jump from REO keeps itself safe. A scratch and a denial of the clash. As REO's movement around the screen is Catwoman with her long range normals, and that extremely long range jump in too. Watching the low and the overhead at all times.
All right, Youphemism sends out the bats and they connect. Gets the hard knockdown, and REO just stays there, plays dead for a little bit, and puts Youphemism back in the corner.
All right, jumps out this time, turns the tide. REO using the invincibility to escape. Doesn't want to deal with the setup or pressure from Batman. And a lot of respect from both guys, just pressing a button here and there. And the raw grapple and the anti-air. Beautiful stuff from Youphemism. Doesn't quite get the conversion, dropping a lot of stuff there.
Great bomb placement by REO. The unblockable, interactable on the bench.
All right, and the transition isn't played. We know Catwoman players love that back three, but instead REO's going to go for the double forward three to get the plant. Easy punish there. Doesn't quite get it, but Youphemism not watching his legs. The second hit in that combo sequence is a low attack. And it opens him up.
Not sure Youphemism was going for right there, just kind of moving his character straight over REO's laid down body. Oh, not quite enough to convert right there.
Yeah,
he's looking for a full screen grapple just out of nowhere.
And again there, looking for the meter burn back three, doesn't quite get it in time. Anti-air from REO is going to get the conversion off of the trade. The whip for the knockdown. Full whip. Youphemism doesn't punish, but instead gets the parry. Trying to piece it together, throwing out numbers from full screen. A bit, some questionable decisions here. Looks like nerves. He's not playing bad. Just some things that look a bit out of place as Youphemism tries to settle in.
Yeah, something's not clicking there, but right here, Youphemism off to a great start in this round. Drops his combo, but still maintains his pressure. Somehow that glitter didn't hit Catwoman.
And finally gets the meter burn on the back three for the anti-air. That time gets the full conversion, but REO's going to wake up. Wow. Wrist allowing him to clash.
Oh, Youphemism drops the combo, and that leads
pace relatively back and forth. He'll stay closer as we make the switch to Black Adam. We know what time it is. He's looking for the win button.
Oh yeah, he is. Black Adam easily contested as one of the best characters in this game, at least in the conversation for top 3.
All right, gets the air-to-air conversion there. And not dropping the combos with Black Adam. Maybe a little bit more familiar with this. Not quite sure how he felt about the matchup, but whatever it took, being down 2-0, got him to make the choice. Looking for the whiff punish, jumps over, trade is out. Get some unblockable damage in there, and the back three going through the EN low lightning.
Oh, and a great blow by REO. Gets the combo, converts with the cat dash. Oh, and he almost waits out the wake up. Not really sure what REO was looking for there.
And, all right, the trade there. REO finally taking that first life bar. Youphemism doing work. Wakes up with the lightning cake and challenges REO's meaty attempts. Disrespects his Oki, and here we go. I talked about that pace and keeping it even, and Youphemism now in the driver's seat. REO forced to use his clash early, and we know how much damage Black Adam can do with one bar and a trait at the helm.
Oh, a lot of damage. That's why he's one of the best in this game. Black Adam in the hands of an execution-heavy monster will mean 60% of your health every single time.
And I like that sequence. You saw Youphemism just going back and forth. He was simply waiting for his trait activation to come back. And here we go. We talked about it. One bar and a trait. This is upwards of 500 damage. Make it 572 to be exact. And Youphemism one hit away from converting into fighting back in this set.
REO gets the cat dash. Very dangerous stuff, but it works out for him. Youphemism goes straight into that very aggressive string.
And look at
this. Should be it. No, REO flips out in the air.
Yeah, that was the smart stuff. Youphemism actually ran and just infused with the power of Shazam. Like, I can just say the word and maybe get the powers.
You should try it.
Maybe.
All right.
All right.
REO gets that first hit. REO off to a great start. Kind of feeling out Black Adam, seeing when he's going to be jumping, seeing when he's going to be trying to dive kick his way in.
Yeah, we're seeing an infinitely more patient Youphemism, just making better decisions. Not throwing out buttons, not trying to challenge Catwoman's jump 2 anymore. And look at that great punish, the jump back on the back three read, and Youphemism showing us how it's done.
Great read by Euphemism. I feel like Black Adam's jump arc is perfect for baiting out Catwoman's back three on Wake Up.
We're talking about baits. There's the bait of the Wake Up for REO. He's going to get the full combo, walks under to keep Euphemisms back to the corner. Smart stuff and great awareness of the stage. It's REO. Plus, Euphemism with the right read doesn't commit, but instead, I'm not sure what happened. Doesn't commit there twice. Could have killed him. But the dive kick will get the job done. EX for great measure and the launch. Get the continuation.
EX dive kick does give you the launch, and it does keep it safe. No reason not to do it except if you want to hold on to that bar. And REO tying it up, keeping this match very, very close.
All right, now we're looking at the meter. REO sitting on a full stock. Super's in play. EX cat dashes, and there's the punish on the low lightning from about mid-screen. So much rage on her jumping whip attack. And a bait on the Wake Up back-to-back, and REO is rolling. Euphemism clashing.
Fantastic bait by REO, knowing exactly when he felt the frustration of his opponent, and he knew he had to just wake up here. He had to wake up here. He was tired of getting hit. He wanted to press buttons.
And look at that, down one into the tray, a disgusting 343 damage.
All right, Euphemism still not out of this. He has no clash left.
And luckily that combo drops because of the gravity purposes. Gonna land on top of the lightning cage into the corner. Still has to trade that base 400 damage there. And REO with the Wake Up wants to end it. Wants to end it now, but drops the combo. A second chance at life, and denial is the name of that whip as REO takes the set 3-1. He's traveling outside of his home zone, leaving the comfort as Bane is on the street and immediately breaking the bat.
We're going to be seeing a lot of breaking of the bat. We're very familiar with this matchup, and he knows that he can't give Batman any breathing room. Those batarangs keep Bane at bay. He needs to just inflict the damage, use the Venom, and keep it going. But he opts to go with the debuff. Kind of feeling it out, seeing where it is. Now, Bane's debuff does make him take less damage, so you can use it as a defensive mechanism, not just as an offensive one.
All right, dashing up his Gurr. Being offensive, going to level 3 Venom now. Okay, the long Batman combos puts him in debuff, gets the hit. And look at Gurr being offensive with debuff active. And I think that's a fantastic trait from Bane players. You see Biohazard doing it as well. Instead of just being a scared, runaway, afraid to take massive damage, you know, debuff player, they're going to show you that their defense is not, in fact, Pringles, but is a solid wall that they're not afraid of any situation.
I mean, you need good defense to play any fighting game, I guess, except Marvel, because in Marvel, if you're blocking, you're losing.
Absolutely. All right, well, there's Gurr whiffing. And if you're whiffing in any fighting game, you're getting blown up at high level. The big boy police car, which frightens me. You know, I think Batman should be immune to it since he has the police on speed dial. But the unclassable damage there, 498, a whiff. Like you see the grapple there, the people's elbow into the meter burn, the brain buster. And Gurr,
the level 3 closed it out. Even if he blocked it there was no way. While you have button checks, but you also have to, it looks like Vtec does play on default, and I guess he just kind of forgot. And he's used to just sitting down and being able to play on the default settings, but hey, every player is different.
Yeah, well, sitting down and be able to play traditionally against Bane is something that doesn't happen anyway, so you should be able for, you know, a difference of style in every aspect as a man with walking armor. A godlike amount of wrestling sprints Batman into the street. Pain bomb, backbreaker.
Oh, almost a great punish by Vtec, but doesn't get the 3 out after the forward 2. Great way to punish the overhead. Now, for those of you who don't understand how Bane's armor works, when he's bent him up, he gives armor properties to all his special moves. So that's the backbreaker grab, that's the uppercut, that's the overhead elbow, everything, and the charge.
Takes it up to level 3. He even gets armor on his forward 2 and breaks all of your armor. Doesn't matter if meter burn back 3 or super move. This brute with all of the power, relying on the juice, and that is a 10-frame super for full screen. The smart stuff. Vtec meter burning the batarang to recover instantly. Gurr with no resources. Back to the corner. And Vtec working on his second life bar. He could be in trouble here.
Could be in trouble, but Bane in a very great position, gets the jump into, goes straight into the elbow, nowhere for him to really go, and an awful decision to do that meter burn back 3, knowing he had no health left. All he did there was waste the meter, but Vtec still in this. Very clutch player, as we saw, as him take out, knock Foxy in a loser. So don't count Vtec out just yet.
All right, Gurr, some great blocking of these jump twos. I'm not even sure what side they're hitting on, but Gurr knows apparently great defense, slowly but surely armoring through, disrespecting after the jump attack. And no, sir, you will not back that. Do you know how many grapplers in fighting games wish their command grabs were advancing and had armor? Oh my God.
And not punishable by neutral jumps.
And that's something that's very punishable. The big das boom, sending Batman through the theater, probably watching his own movie. He's had memories backwards. So up top, oh, I know, I'm sorry. I'm
awful.
I'll stop
It's
now.
okay. Let's go. Vtec still trying to get something going there. Vtec very composed. I'm very jealous of how he can be so composed in such a rough situation like that, and Gur just armors through a Shoryuken that can just give yourself some kind of invincibility and go through anything your opponent does. But in this game, you really don't see that.
You know how much of a real man Vtec is? He is pressuring Bane, who has access to armor at any given time. He does not care. He is not playing fearless. He is not changing game plan even once.
Oh, and Gur about to go on that level 3 withdrawal. Watch that meter on the bottom left going up very slowly, and during this entire time, he is super slow. He takes so much damage and has no access to armor moves unless he meter burn back 3 or forward back 3. I'm sorry, or forward meter burn 3.
All right, Gur right back at it. As soon as his venom was replenished, going up to level 1. And the whip punish, 2 hits coming down just in time, but waking up the people's elbow, and the brain buster right on the head. The cowl is broken, the back is broken, his legs are probably broken too, but he'll still say, I'm Batman, and it's all good. So here we go, on to the second life bar, as Gur runs right into the grappling hook. Big kryptonite punch coming from Vtec, but drops the combo.
Big drop by Vtec there, leading to all this Oki setups. Gur keeping something on Batman, and Batman finally fights out of there, takes out that first bar. Vtec back in this, keeping it close, but Gur does have full access to his Venom. As you can hear it, he does decide to pump it. He's got armor moves on it, including the charge, armor moves on all his special moves.
And trying to backdash again is Vtec, Gur having none of it. The command grab, back to back, slammed on his head, going for the big boy overhead, but Vtec right out of the range this time. There's the charge, blocks it, level 3 debuff. Vtec trying to work his way in. Will he get anything going? Goes for the throw. Gur having none of it, turning into a defensive wall now.
Now, if I know Gur as a player, he's waiting for something flashy. He's waiting to get super right now. Never mind.
And his damage is going to reset just a bit, going for the unclassical stuff. Whips the back 3, has the mechanical bat out. Not enough frames on hit, 2 hits. Armor trade, and Gur whips a butt in the clash at the last second on the explosion from the bat terrain. Gur, a second chance at life, 25% in a reset situation.
Oh, now the heartbreaking thing about it is every time Bane's Venom up and he goes into clash, he immediately comes out of the clash, win or lose, back in debuff.
All right, and Vtec trying to zone out here, trying to gain that meter to get that one hit that will give him the explosive batarang for chip. There it is, one hit, and not like this! Gur going to level 3, which also great white doors from Canada. Robin against OD Alcatraz, representing Florida. Cheetah versus Robin. Not quite sure about this matchup. I've never seen it before, but it should be a beautiful thing.
Definitely 2 characters you don't see too much of. Hayatei, probably the best Robin out there.
And that was super smart from Alcatraz. The meter burn forward 3 after Hayatei was going to challenge both of these guys, known for pressing their buttons and not afraid to commit to their game plan. Cheetah again, forward 3. And the wake up DP again. Here we go, back to back, talking about Maniac styles or not being afraid to commit.
Hey, when there's too much glory to get, why are you gonna paralyze yourself with fear by not waking up? You gotta do it.
That was actually sick. Hayatei did the DP to try to punish that lunge from full screen. Alcatraz does it anyway. Hayatei goes for the DP and still gets beat out. Cheetah, that lunge so quick and so agile as this crazy cat looking to have her way. And the forward 3 again, punishing Hayatei for his wake up.
Hayatei waking up with that charge, not really sure what he was trying to get there. Maybe he was anticipating Cheetah to go for a cross-up, but Cheetah was ready to punish and forced Hayatei to use this clash, getting 25% back.
There's the lunge. Hayatei just jumping back, waving that sword around. Either she's going to jump into it or he's going to be safe. He is okay with this. Not looking in the mud for combos right now. Trade is out. Calls it back, and what a conversion. You got to think that was on purpose. Hayatei with the dirty stuff, and now Alcatraz on the defensive using his clash.
Very well calculated by Hayatei and ready for that situation, the trade situation, to keep the combo going.
Oh, trades up, and this is going to hurt. Claws are out. And the forward three again. Hayatei continuously trying to wake up and wakes up again anyway for a third time after being punished twice. What is wrong with this man?
Hayatei refusing to be conditioned.
And trying to anti-air as Alcatraz gets a placer and combo breaker.
That's a big, big victory for Alcatraz. Now can he keep this motion going? And a great trade conversion by Hayatei, summoning back the Birdarang, going for a full combo, and just trying to keep Cheetah out of there.
All right, and that down two so good from Robin, coming in at around 8 frames, if I'm not mistaken. He gets the full combo conversion off the background from the elephant. Taps the tusk one time, that Ivory Glory, helping Hayatei keep that damage meterless.
And a beautiful wake up by Alcatraz, but unfortunately doesn't keep the momentum going, but he gets it back on his side, putting Hayatei in the corner,
That's
looking for
beautiful.
a reset.
This is so stylish right now. Cheetah.
Oh,
and the meter burn forward 3 on the cancel, and Alcatraz, a work of art. A Cheetah so beautifully smooth and maneuvering around the stage.
Now Cheetah was down by so much, probably around 90% health, and just brought it back. Reset upon reset upon reset.
All right, trade up now. The calls are out, and wow, what distance on that sweep. And Hayatei getting punished for his wake-up tendencies once again.
Oh, Cheetah ready to press buttons on wake up, and great block by Cheetah. This is just happening way too fast. Everything, every wake up, every attack, every button.
Oh, Cheetah burn back here. Hayatei with the DP right after. I don't care about your plus frames. Going for the challenge, and Alcatraz first to clash.
The goddess.
I've been training since birth.
And Robin letting her know she's been training since birth under the tutelage of Bruce Wayne, the god.
Alcatraz getting something going, goes for the cross up. Did it cross up or did it
Wow,
not
with no
cross up?
combo there, not enough to kill, and excuse me as I get it right, that is not Bruce Wayne tech, that is from the League of Assassins. Spinning bar, trying to kill, and the tutelage does, taking that sword, killing the Cheetah as we go into game 3. Both of these guys trading blows.
Alcatraz off to a great start, about to just completely demolish Hayatei in his first bar, and Hayatei fighting back with the background bounce.
Look at the style from Hayatei. Bombs are out, using his great Batarang as well as his Birdarangs.
Beautiful forward 3 by Alcatraz. The amazing thing about that forward 3 is that it hits twice.
What a swing and momentum. And that meter burn forward 3, so much mileage for Alcatraz. The overhead into the low. Hayatei maybe doesn't know at all.
These players are so electrifying right now, always ready to hit buttons, always ready to put themselves at risk, just constantly battering each other with buttons. And Hayatei going in there, trying to tie this up.
Oh, squeeze through. There's a gap big enough for her to get the sweep. The tech from Alcatraz. He knows something we don't. But Hayatei with the answer, the assassin strike, putting it back in the corner.
Now the great thing about Cheetah's down 3 is it does low profile her, so maybe it's only a Cheetah thing.
And these guys are getting risky now. Meter burn back 3. And Hayatei getting punished for trying to consistently wake up. This man cannot be conditioned, and it is not working in his favor.
Refusal to be conditioned, especially when you're a top player and people expect you to learn your lesson, is a very, very strong attribute on this stage.
And Hayatei poking after that jump jump. He's going to get the full combo this time, and Alcatraz
Your
on the
efforts
clash.
please the goddess.
I'm glad she's impressed.
All right, uses 1 bar, 15%, the biggest bang for your buck.
Right, using that lift. Hayatei has no meter to get a continuation on the combo and a fantastic air-to-air. Settles for the DP. Gonna connect on the Birdarang, but not close enough. Fantastic anti-air from Alcatraz. And spins that cash to get that damage. Trying to back up, and goes for the unclassical stuff unnecessary as Hayatei couldn't break. And the mix-up, Alcatraz now seconds between matches, and now has to go. Sonic
now has to go only in between matches, not during matches. What's really killing Hayatei here is his refusal to just block. He doesn't want to block, and if he does, he doesn't want to continue to block.
Well,
he wants to press
he
buttons.
finally blocks with Alcatraz's wake up, and now maybe the tide is turned. It's only early in the first round, so we're going to see what happens. Sweep, meter burn 4-3, and Hayatei finally blocks on wake up. Oh, and a great whip punish there as Robin jumps over. The arc on the Birdarang, and Hayatei with the most dominant round we've seen so far in the set.
Hayatei closing it out, being very efficient. He wants to close this out and tie this up 2-2. But Alcatraz wants to run away with it, tries to go in for the jump in, and Hayatei all over it with the air-to-air.
And great reaction right there with that jumping back, swinging sword attack. Again, using it as a wall, purely defensive tool, isn't looking for a combo or any conversion of any type, simply wants to keep Cheetah from leaping into victory.
Cheetah getting something going, spending the bar, continuing the combo, keeping Hayatei at full screen, but that's not where Cheetah wants you. Cheetah wants her claws inside of you.
All right, Hayatei a little offensive now, jumps in, wake up, doesn't get the full hit. So Hayatei still in his first health bar, and he tries to work Cheetah down. Alcatraz looking for an opening, back dashes away.
Very smart, trying to choose his battles, but unfortunately for Alcatraz, chooses.
No, he got it.
Both these players, both going at it. Great overhead by Hayatei, catching Cheetah, blocking low.
And this time Hayatei ending in the Assassin Strike to rid Alcatraz any chance of Oki on wake up, as Hayatei's been exposed a few times over the course of this set on Oki.
Oh, great down two by Cheetah, one of the best down twos in this game.
Bounces over, Hayatei with the delayed wake up, that hit on the same side. Feeder burn back three, everyone is on their feet screaming, traits up.
Traits up, that means if Cheetah does get her claws in you while the traits up, it's gonna hurt. But fortunately for Hayatei, it's withered away, it's gone. Trait is not an issue right now. Hayatei needs to just keep calm, keep the pace, and just get Cheetah out of the air whenever she does get a little frisky and wants to jump in.
And this is even as it gets with Alcatraz is up top. First light bar gone, one away from pulling the upset. And the sweep, bringing the burning ring. Hayatei trying to back that, and an early clash. Hayatei is in trouble.
Very, very early clash. I don't expect Hayatei to use more than one bar, and he doesn't. 50%, probably putting him near full bar.
A little too close on that burner ring. Instead gets the wake up DP, drops the combo, but picks it back up after Alcatraz wakes up from a little too far out. This is going down to the wire.
Down to the wire. Amazing set right now, and the feeder burn forward three. Hayatei not ready to block, not ready to take this.
The claws are out. He cannot survive a combo from Cheetah in this situation. Dashes in the sweep, goes for the overhead, the low overhead again, pounces over, and this could be it. Alcatraz down to the last hit, jumps in, chip damage not enough, but instead gives up the combo. Hayatei doesn't go for the conversion. What's it gonna be? DP. The pressure is on. Hayatei mounting the comeback, and Alcatraz clashing to reset the neutral.
Hayatei down to nothing. Literally, as soon as Cheetah touches him, he is done. It is over. Cheetah getting 25% back after the clash.
Oh, whips the sweep. Oh, a whip and a full combo punish. Alcatraz cannot clash again. He doesn't have the meter for an air escape. The burner ring setup catches him, and the meter burn back three, and Alcatraz with the update. Look at
and predict when those back threes are going to come in order to bait out and punish properly.
And Star Charger starting off immediately with the back three.
You have to.
The low whip trip and DMS with the read of reads. Wake up, rising grab, catching that jump to denial. And look at this, unprecedented patience from DMS. A man who mashed dive bomb in the last game is actually taking his time.
And another wake up sky grab. Knew he was going for the barrel, but doesn't punish properly.
All right, nice blocks right there. Star Charger with the back dash to stay out. Zoning now. Traits up. Talks to the interactable. Enhanced damage. Reverse all armor. But who cares about armor when you're getting combos this corner?
Star Charger looking great, showing off this amazing execution. Hard knockdown in the corner, and he rising grabs out of there and eats a meter burn back three. Great presence of mind by Star Charger, walking under and keeping him in the corner.
Absolutely.
Those little details are really what define amazing players like that. And DMS not ready to go down without a fight.
That's 450 damage from the big Krypton himself. Superman, big boy damage. We got a, I'm not sure what's going on there.
He's trying to bait him out. He's trying to bait him out doing something.
Oh, okay, so using the sand switch, try to get Star Charger maybe to jump or look for lasers.
He's trying to get him to flinch.
All right, blocks successfully. Goes for the back one, maybe an input error in that situation. Wow, and that was a low, extremely low air dash, but runs right into the back three. No clash from Hollywood DMS.
He's waiting for it. He's waiting for a better situation. He's probably going to end the next combo.
And the dive bomb for the reset, even though it scales heavily, Star Charger didn't have enough health to survive that situation. The DMS is in there. Oh my God, traits up. Goes for the bounce cancel a little too much. The overhead blocks. The Catwoman is plucked. After meter burning that trait, DMS caught pressing buttons, forced to clash, has enough meter to win. He's going to get 15% health and a reset of the neutral.
And I think that was a great decision by Star Charger to use that one bar to eliminate Calvin from getting back 10%. Good decision. I do like it a lot. He doesn't want to give Superman any kind of breathing room, because when Superman hits you and you're in the corner, it could be the death of you.
Oh, wow, Star Charger 2 opportunities to kill there. Doesn't convert any of the combos, but instead Star Charger's been around and blocked a few times. another top 16 performer combo breaker is Star Charger. The bucket hat boss showing his composure as he takes game one, resets the neutral, drops the combo there but doesn't panic. You know, it is what it is. Back threes under the forward 2-3 chain. Catwoman, such a beautiful low profiling hurt box she has. And her, you know, mains using that maneuverability to make their way around some of the better normals in the game, get punishes that seem, you know, a little out of reach.
Oh yeah, and I think one of the best assets to Superman players, or just Superman as a character, is this variety of mix-ups on wake up. He can wake up with breath, he can wake up with rising grab, and he can wake up with scoop. It's such a great tool to have in any fighting game for any character. And DevilMaySpy trying to get something going. Great blocks by him, being very patient, choosing his battle, gets the laser, connects with the meter burn. He's still whiffing something out. Still feeling it out, trying to get him to do something.
And the whip trip, Star Charger's had enough. Ooh, and a great air dash, ambiguous. Not to get the continuation, the wake up trait, but luckily because he was airborne, didn't need it. This should be enough to kill, but a great air escape from Star Charger, using 2 bars to avoid having his life depleted.
Charger looking for something, gets the hit, and immediately goes into the cat dash for a full combo, putting Superman closer to the corner, and even closer to the corner now. Hard knockdown. Oh, the whip back three does not.
And so low as she goes under the forward 2-3. DevilMaySpy,
braver than you.
also known as Hollywood DMS, forced to clash a bit shy of 3 bars. He's going to use one, license meter.
He's going to use one, 15%. He'd rather have, maybe he's trying to close out this first bar. Or maybe he's calling this match quits. He will be going down 2-0 if he doesn't make something happen right now.
Yeah, Star Charger's going to toss Steve for whatever reason. Steve didn't do anything. He was just enjoying a drink. You know, the man wasn't even watching the match.
No,
and Catwoman being an evil, you know, just terrible host. Not letting him finish his drink and tossing.
Go under Superman's forward 2. This is definitely the way to go. Supergirl's forward advancing move will probably still hit Catwoman with back threes.
All right, the overhead at the end of the string, granting Star Charger bar leader in the first hit bonus.
Now apologize.
That wasn't the combo. DMS went for the crazy stuff. Big chip damage from this meter burn. You know, extended eye laser, which Supergirl must have a full stock of trade active.
Okay, and the whip from downtown does knock her down. Star Charger's getting something going, using that neutral jump too, which is so amazing.
And that was super ambiguous. I'm not sure what side that hit on. We need the cross-up indicator to fix us because DMS certainly got mixed in that situation. Easy conversion into the trade, and he's gonna walk into the globe.
Star Charger all over it with the forward 3 and the back 3 into this beautiful transition. Going to the other side of the Brainiac ship, and there's Brainiac just watching patiently.
Do you think Brainiac is impressed?
A little bit. I think he's a little impressed.
Do
Star
you think
Charger.
these brains are worth collecting? I don't know. He hasn't moved. I mean, he's kind of. I'm waiting for a head nod, a props, or like a finger point, but apparently Brainiac isn't
Kryptonians
impressed.
value respect.
DMS trying to fight his way out of this. You know, only a real master could make this comeback at this point. And Star Charger just getting the job done with the greatest of ease.
I don't like him using all 4 of his bars. The last 2 bars only got back 3 and 5%. Not really much there. DMS should have stuck with the 2 and used his meter as resources for more damage, or even as an air escape to get out of one more combo.
All right, doesn't have the meter as he spent it all in his flash, so he'll get no combo extension. Supergirl needing bar to get any type of damage mid-screen.
Trying to get the breath going, and Star Charger taking his time, not letting down his guard, completely composed, and still ready to just win this. Not playing any games, waiting for his opportunity, and he gets it there with the down 2, full combo. And this isn't the side with the transition, so Star Charger couldn't send him in there, and Star Charger takes it with a clean 3-0 victory. Absolutely dominating, and a beautiful...
Begin.
And that's what makes this game amazing. It's more about character knowledge, it's more about reads and adaptation rather than just pure execution.
Well, the read there was, I'm not sure Rio knew that marble was an unblockable interactable as he stands there and takes it. Theo getting the first hit. This was also unblockable, but out of the range.
And that's all about knowledge, all about game knowledge, knowing what you can and can't block. Not only do you have to learn what the characters do, you have to learn what's on the stage.
Right, the trait cancels the grab. He enhanced damage, 173 for a grab. It's insane. With a nice bait, goes for the throw instead of the traditional punish, just in case it would whiff. And the spacing game, a lot of respect. Rio walking his way in. Theo with that Superman punch.
Theo just keeping him at bay, not really relying too much on forward 2-3 breath pressure, but he does go for it there. I think Theo is a little off there. Might have not been frame perfect, but gets the trade.
Gets opened up by the low, and Rio getting a full combo now, closing the gap in the health lead. Has him in the corner, jump back too meaty, but fantastic delayed wake up from Theo. Doesn't want to deal with the incoming mix-up.
Great Superman punch to get out of there and to put Catwoman back into the corner. And now this is where Superman really oppresses
justice.
you. Where it can lead a forward 2 can lead into so much damage.
Yeah,
But Theo just completely content with backing off.
Absolutely. They're just adding to the pace and traits up, and Rio's going to challenge him this time. Doesn't have full scratches, gets the punch in the rising grab. Uncharacteristic for Rio, but Rio ready at the helm, and look at this. Just about even in every way.
Rio very stubborn and didn't want to use a bar to close out the match. Now that might bite him back a little bit, just a little bit, you know. That's a great decision to make, you know. That's not always the right answer, and that's not always the wrong answer.
And look at this respect, the full combo punish, but Rio a little too slow, letting Theo recover from the air laser, but instead it's going to get comboed into the corner, tries to escape.
Theo trying to go for some kind of pressure there, and Rio keeping his composure.
And smart stuff there, Rio spacing out that Superman punch to try to keep it safe from Catwoman. Wake up, cat dash, throw punish for his troubles to keep it unclashable. Rio has 4 bars of mirror, Theo has none. So smart. And the wake up trait.
Theo needs to just put his hands on him and it's all over for REO.
And the Superman punch is there. Patience didn't force it.
I'll just back off and I'll outplay you. It doesn't matter if we're in the mid-screen or in the corner.
Yeah, absolutely. You also made the point that neither of these guys aren't really flashy.
No.
There was no flash, there was no huge corner swag combos, none of that. It was simple, cut and dry. This is how you play the character 101. And just get the job done. You know, show the work 9 to 5, and that's it. Clock in, clock out, get the W. No flash, by the book.
Giuseppe off to a great start in this match.
And look at the respect, both guys. Selena probably looking for a kiss, Superman having none of it as he Eastern dumpster from the backdash. And the SoCal special 2-2 scoop. It worked for 4 years. It still works today.
Such dangerous stuff there. Catwoman decided to keep blocking low. Would have been a full combo punish. But in that situation, Theo decided that this little sliver of health doesn't mean much to me. Let's throw caution to the wind for just 1 second and mix it up a little bit.
Absolutely. Going to get the mid-screen with frozen breath. But we get the background bounce. Yes, we do. No one wants to see this movie. Instead, we got lasers and a full screen presses again. Dashes up, forward to trade, and a meter burn back 3. Both of these guys are now making the reads.
Rio getting it going. Goes for the cross-up and a great block by Theo. Great avoidance of the interactable. And look, even though Theo's not sitting on a life lead, he's still being very patient. Look at the composure, the presence, and he knew it. He knew that the respect was so thick in the air that Rio was just going to not do anything and let him dash up and throw him.
All right, and those evades coming from Rio, gaining those cat scratches as he tries to build his trait to full scratches.
Okay, look, I believe he was looking for a back 3 there, and Rio just didn't give it to him.
Oh, keeping himself airborne with the laser, avoiding the cat dash. You know, changing that jump trajectory. Rio looking to react, and Rio is very much in there as well. Gets the jump in now. Full combo conversion. Theo's had enough.
You should run, Selena.
I've done enough of that.
All right, these guys are going into a clash. Theo with the upper hand, had 3 bars to use, uses 2 instead.
Wow, with the cat dash, Theo caught not blocking now. In trouble, 1 more combo will do it. The media attack breaking through that wake up.
Oh, and the forward 2 trade into back throw. Great decision by Theo, putting Catwoman a little bit closer to the corner. Is this where Theo needs to get flashy and aggressive? I think if there's a moment to do it, it's now.
All right,
Lead for forward 3, very plus. Rio respecting it and getting tossed for his trouble.
and a nice challenge on the forward 2 trait. And so much damage is that Catwoman trait. and what we were looking for. This is beautiful, high-level play.
And what's great about that last combo is it does keep your opponent on the floor so they can't air tech out. And REO, again, putting on a clinic, but dropping his combo in the corner, but keeping the pressure going. What is Theo going to do? He doesn't have any room to move back, no wiggle room to look for footsies or any kind of shimmy.
Whoa, wait a minute, REO's kind of blowing this out. He's working on a perfect round, Miguel.
Perfect round on Theo.
And use the interactable to blow up the car. Superman and his regime hold that. Get bodied by the Gotham Police Department as Catwoman and REO. A perfect first round.
Oh, the neutral jump punch just wasn't enough.
But we know what Superman does in the corner. Theo trying to shimmy REO, disrespecting the plus frames, and as the tongue twists, and so does REO's defense now. Theo in control. Superman fighting back.
REO a little too scared to press buttons, doesn't want to challenge there, and Theo is all over it. He knows exactly what his opponent's doing.
And a trade right now is going to get the hit confirmed. Goes for the trade a little too far to get that standing 3 to connect, and REO doesn't commit to the combo.
Great throw escape by Theo.
Yes, unhandy, Superman says.
Now, look at all this bar that REO has to work with.
And what spacing. Yeah, that was just beautiful, my man. Theo, who was down basically an entire life bar after getting perfected, didn't change his approach at all. Spacing, patience, a couple of punishes here and there, and Theo's right back in this.
However, you do have to look at the big meter deficit. Meter in this game is very important. Meter is your opportunity, your resources, and the ammo for your flash, which we're going to see right now. Players can opt to use 1 to 4 bars, whatever they have at their disposal. REO using 2 to get 25% back.
Yeah, REO better expend the resources there. Superman with trade in the corner off a fresh combo. That could be death before you could even clash.
Oh, great reactions by Theo, knowing exactly there that he had the wrong read, did the wrong decision, and was getting full combo punished.
And he clashed that on the second hit. That was an unbelievable reaction right there.
Oh, crossing it the wrong way. Theo is not ready to punish. Instead gets thrown and back 3 into the other side of the screen, going through the movie theater. Theo, completely red.
Is he dead? He is not. He survived. Chip damage, the low whip trip, slams the unblockable on him, and now it's time to go offensive. Theo cannot take Chip. He's going to challenge, dashes in, and slow down, young man. I don't care. Steam right at the ready as REO gives Theo a little calm down. 2 games to 1.
A very interesting choice of coaching there. Scar does go up to the stage to kind of give Theo a few words of advice. Now let's see how it pays off or how Theo's going to adjust his gameplay. Theo looking for something, walks forward, walks back, and absolutely no disrespect for REO. Looking for buttons there. Theo gets the throw, a nice laser to the chest.
Run back 3s to get away. Theo with that air dash, changing the mobility, extending the screen now. Oh, and a punish. Down 1 scoop's going to spin the bar. And my goodness, 4 hits, 288 damage. The power of the trait coming in from Superman.
Theo's in a very comfortable position right now. Look at this life lead, in complete control, and not too far back on the meter deficit.
Yeah, he basically returned a near perfect to REO, letting him know, listen, my guy, it doesn't matter what the situation is. It's meter, spacing, health. I am Theo, and I am sending you to the movies this time, Miss Kyle.
Let's all go to the movies.
Hey.
All right, back on the other side of the stage. Theo, completely comfortable just jumping back, lasering wherever he feels like it, going into the forward 2-3 breath pressure. And I feel like REO kind of ate that last breath on purpose, or just maybe got a little too antsy. He gets the cat dash, he gets something going, hard knockdown.
Yeah, he goes for, and again, Theo keeping it unclashable. He just has that button in his mind that he clicks to let him know, okay, we don't want to do full combos anymore. In the rising grab, not sure if that's what he wanted, but we'll take it as REO is trying to fight back.
REO is fighting back, but you have to realize here is REO is giving Theo a little bit more information about himself as the world out here to try to get their hands on it, to try to make a living off of it.
All right, and the whip punish with the throw. It's better than nothing. You get that first hit, and Catwoman's so slick right now when he's purple and black.
And getting the first hit is very important in this game. It does reward you an extra bar of meter, and that bar of meter can go a very long way in a very close set like this one.
And no air-to-air attack, but instead gets the punish on landing. Still all good. Theo not watching his legs. Now REO, big damage into the corner. Here's the splat. The corpse hop. Nice cross-up, but Theo was ready for it.
Oh, uses the interactable and gets the last hit of that stagger string
And we got
to connect.
We got technology in the building, baby, in the Fortress of Solitude. As the Superman statue looks on from the back, this man cannot lose in front of himself.
Is Theo waking up, or is he still asleep? I mean, I saw the remnants of old Theo just snapping out of it, and then he just dropped his meter burn breath combo.
Yes.
I don't
A
understand.
little off. REO's going to challenge the frames after that breath now. Traits up. And this time REO blocking, challenging the breath again, making all the right reads in big-time control. But we've seen Theo down this much before, and he stayed controlled. Exactly there, and a great shimmy, yeah, from the great Superman from SoCal.
I love that adjustment in this game. Throws on
frames.
whiff are have so much more recovery, so punishable.
And just like that, what seemed like a blowout in Game 5, Theo is now back in the driver's seat, down to the wire, 470 damage, oppressive. Here's a throw. REO in big trouble in the back three, low profile, sitting on a full stock of meter. Will we see a super? Oh, and Theo, he meter burns it. Oh my God, it's getting closer. Traits up, whiffs, both guys whiffing now, and Theo's gonna grant the hit. No flash here. It's going down into the corner. Oh, 4 and 3, and the down 2 is Theo. Amazing comeback after. Plays the spacing game, not huge in the combo realm, unless he's able to get that trait active and meter burn the glyphs. But as far as he's concerned, he just wants to keep WhiteBoi away. Scarecrow, on the other hand, extremely long range normals and traits, and one of the better traits in the game. Damage over time with this huge gas window.
Yeah, and pay attention to when that gas is touching his opponent down there by his bar under that scary Scarecrow face. When that bar fills up, he has access to a full screen low that leads into a lot of damage.
Yeah, that traumatized crumples you from any situation. You get a full combo with one of the better back threes in terms of range in the game. Scarecrow can clip you from about half screen away.
WhiteBoi doing a great job of just staying in on top of Lord Pnut and just dominating him, and Pnut's looking for any option to get him off. Looks for the barrels, looks for anything on the stage.
There's going to be a whip punish on that barrel toss. Traits up, Traumatized is active, and WhiteBoi looking for any touch into an easy hit confirmed, but Pnut is going to clash.
Now he's going to clash, and usually clashes interfere a lot with traits, especially once they're active. Let's see what it does to Scarecrows. He had Traumatized ready to go, and after the clash animation, just completely gone. No more option left. Very smart clash by Pnut.
All right, and WhiteBoi using that fear gas to nullify the projectile plus frames, going for the jump in. Oh, no punish there. But Scarecrow, he conditions you so well. You're looking for the meter burn in the plus frame or the command grab that he can get away with letting an unsafe blast go every now and then.
WhiteBoi being very relentless, knowing Pnut's going to respect it, goes for the command grab as you see his original Scarecrow buddy coming out, stretching out his limbs, and just tossing him back into the corner. WhiteBoi in a very comfortable situation here, but he does need to close this out.
Oh, and Pnut puts the healing EX out of the screen's range behind the bar.
I didn't see very much control there by Pnut, and again, losing the first hit to WhiteBoi as he jumps in with Scarecrow. And that penguin dive, getting Scarecrow everything he wants. Pnut's got Scarecrow up against the corner. Meter burn back three to meter burn forward three.
And they're just trading everything right now, going at it with blows. Good read from Pnut, but no punish. Scarecrow recovering so fast on that command grab with just a little broke.
A little broke, but in Injustice, the way you gotta treat command grabs, you don't have to you can't neutral jump most of them. No. You have to know which one of your moves in your moveset leave you airborne and ungrabbable.
Well, talk about airborne. There's that meter burn cliff, and Pnut getting his first, decently damaged combo out. While the trade is active, WhiteBoi after the plus frames, the down poke, and Pnut challenging him right back.
Oh, great bait by Pnut there, knowing WhiteBoi wouldn't just let that orb hang out by itself. Pnut looking like he's about to tie this.
And there's the pillar keeping WhiteBoi locked down. The unblockable damage from the Yonks. One more should do the job, but instead WhiteBoi's going to get the full combo damage here. Jumps in. Pnut has had enough.
I don't like that clash. I feel like it was a little too late into the combo, and I feel like he should have saved it for when Scarecrow's trait was active and ready to go. But instead, he uses the one and only clash at his disposal in a pretty bad spot. I don't like it at all.
All right, well, he won't be able to clash anything else. Fortunately for Pnut, WhiteBoi did not have the meter to extend that combo. Neither does this one. And the meter burn back 3 going right under Scarecrow. Fantastic jump part, great read, but unable to punish. This is an uphill battle for Faith. He's going to need a lot. WhiteBoi is a trait activation away from victory, but instead takes out the trash. Lord Pnut. Combo breaker. Again, all the stars are here tonight, trying to advance to the top 48 and winners.
You're absolutely right. And I want to point out WhiteBoi's adjustment in that last game, going from down 1 to command grab to down 1 gas blast, knowing Pnut was trying to jump out every time. Gas blast, meter burn is very, very plus.
Oh,
not many options.
That
you
is
can
very,
have.
very negative. Getting punished by that 4-2 shoulder check from Faith and jumps right over the bombs.
Very plus. Pnut being very respectable.
Yeah, Pnut looking for the read. If you're wondering why he's getting hit after the meter burn, Scarecrow can command grab. It's simply a 50-50. You have to guess when he's going to command grab you. And WhiteBoi is simply making the better of the reads.
Amazing forward, meter burn forward 3 by Pnut, but unfortunately was not able to close it out. What a heartbreaker. Is WhiteBoi going to run away with the first bar right here? Leaves him in a standing position, and Pnut doing everything but blocking and just taking away that opportunity to jump into the lead.
Also losing his onks in between rounds. Extremely questionable decision from Pnut to not finish that combo with the cliff and get the kill. Now he's using his clash. He has no onks, and WhiteBoi still on his first health bar.
Again, a little too early for that clash, in my opinion. Using that one and only resource that could get rid of Scarecrow's trait. WhiteBoi is ready with it, trading up. Now, if that gas does touch him, it does take time. It does do damage over time. So WhiteBoi needs to be all over him.
And using that lunge, the forward one from Scarecrow, that big headbutt, is letting you know he's ready to get in. Fate doesn't have much to whiff punishes from that range, and those sickles after that string of series, there's so much range. And Pnut basically has the whole thing.
Uses 1 bar. It does prevent him from getting 10% back, which isn't a total loss. Isn't a total loss. So I agree with that choice.
Oh, and no punish there. And the push block from Pnut, you know, that early clash, sure, you don't like the decision, but I believe it was purely for momentum purposes. WhiteBoi was following him, getting the combo comeback, pushing him to the wall, and Pnut relying on only his defense to get the job done, and there will be no 3-hole, no back. 2-1, very much alive. The smart man zoner taking his time and working his way against WhiteBoi Scarecrow.
All right, Scarecrow getting the command grab, putting him down, and hard knockdown to the corner, but he lets him tech roll out of there.
Yeah, and the down 1 into the command grab. Great take there. You got to make some extremely hard reads, and there's one as Pnut goes for the meter burn back 3, 300 damage. Very respectable.
All right, Pnut trying to gain some kind of full screen presence, but Scarecrow's just 1 jump 2 away from getting his claw on you.
Toss it to bench at him. Why don't you sit down a little bit, my guy? You're jumping a little too much. And back into the corner. Seemingly, you know, Pnut's place of solace. You know, he's been happy with his back to the wall.
Incredible conversion by Pnut there, and WhiteBoi headbutts his way to taking that first bar. But just like the last match, this still could turn out Pnut as the victor.
Yeah, Pnut a little disappointed there. Had the right read on the projectile, but that forward one from Scarecrow, that diving headbutt, gets him a little low. And WhiteBoi's in control. Boots, drops the combo, resets the situation.
Pnut needs to take out this first bar very soon. He can't sit here and take all this chip damage. Uses his resource of 1 bar to push block away, and it doesn't matter. WhiteBoi back in there.
And you see WhiteBoi neutral jumping a lot. A neutral jump is the way to beat Dr. Fate's wake up on the cliff. And instead, Pnut goes for it anyway. WhiteBoi's timing a little bit off, and that's going to be a 3-1. WhiteBoi advances to the winner's portion of the top. Absolutely.
We got Bane.
He's
been doing really well up in the New York area, that's for sure.
Absolutely. A Star Charger makes it down to see that combo breaker here, trying to add to his IPS point value.
Already on the cooldown.
Has his sights set on the finals in September.
And it's hard to deal with the Catwoman at that range. She just has such good range. She can attack quickly. And, okay, chooses to give up the corner.
Yeah, the 4-3 right before the back three, trying to maximize his damage. I mean, goodness, that's 456.
Yeah. Okay, escaping, but still on the debuff, as you can see. Bad news for Bane. And that's what I'm talking about that range. That's tough for everybody, and certainly Bane included.
And the wake up, why not? Safety, you can meet a burner
go.
for plus, and an easy whiff punish for Star Charger. Cat dash and a dream.
He has just been controlling this whole thing so far. Bane has not been able to get anything going. We haven't seen the damage output. He's trying to threaten with interactable, does get it.
Walking his way and dashes in, and now the show is rolling. Planter breaks the precious black tiles. I don't know who does the work here, but the interior decorator should be angry.
Giving a little bit of, okay, yeah, meter burn it, get that damage while you can. He's on the max.
Tosses the movie, doesn't want to watch
He's on the
anything.
max. Oh, and now he is in trouble. If she gets in, he's trying to attack.
And
Very important. You see no damage because he's got that debuff, but just take up the time.
It's beautiful. I love offensive Banes in debuff. It's letting you know they're not afraid, and they're not going to simply wait to be killed.
And he's going to let that level 1 run out. Go back to just staying away, wait until he can get it up again. He's there.
Oh, and got a little greedy now. And Injustice dashes do have a lot of recovery, and you will get checked at the high level. And Star Charger again.
I wonder if he just thought that would be enough damage that she wouldn't be able to absorb it. I don't know. But once the Bane starts going in with Raging Charge, I'm worried for them.
Yeah, we're back down in the streets now. Traits out, keeps it safe. Debuff now. Whipping some buttons.
A chance? No. Backdash in time.
In all of these evasive maneuvers, no one wants to take the L in the uppercut coming from Bane.
Now, this looks like a real bad situation, but Bane is 2, maybe 3 hits away from doing this if he gets the proper things.
Oh, absolutely.
He is in this still forward, too. Unsafe. Wanted to try it.
Yeah, the big duff keeping Catwoman at bay. I mean, at this point, with all of her range, forward 2 is Bane's longest advancing normal.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess Gert just wants to go for it, get a feel.
He's playing it slowly still, and I think that's the right call. Yeah, gotta get out of there. That would have been death. He has the life, or the meter advantage.
I'm braver than you.
All right, how much is Gert going to expend? 3 bars, 15%. Enough to get the job done for now. Keeps 1 bar.
What's going on over there?
And look at this rush down.
Now threatening from so far. And Gert lets that Venom run out.
Yeah,
this hit and run stuff has not been working out for him. That just complete control almost entirely that whole match.
All right, and that's short depth. So now with my headset on,
Get him
what's
out
up?
of there.
All right,
No.
trying to Bane charge up, runs right to the interactable. And the full screen.
Well, maybe had a chance at the whip punish. Yeah, he's going to threaten with that big interactable right there. You see, Star Charger does not want to deal with that. Punish!
Into the slam, Bane ready to get the offense, baits the wake up, big boy damage.
You know what? He had let that Venom go. Wow. Gotta think that was just supposed to be down too.
Yeah, that smelled like panic to me, but now he's going to pay for it desperately in the corner, looking for the mix-up, neutral jump, trying to avoid any command grab, wake up, and not familiar with the string, that overhead at the end, the toe tap, and the hard knockdown with that whip.
Okay, this is well. Let some things go. Okay, here it is. Now he's got a couple of Venoms going for himself. He's got the corner going for himself. Great blocking.
Great punish, keeps him out.
Star Charger's not panicking. He just feels like he can get back to the mid-range, control things. It's where he is now. Gotta watch out for the tank. Oh.
And the low whip trip, Bane not watching his legs, and on debuff, so much damage. The whip trip enough to get the job done.
Look at that car. Is she out of range? No, I think Star Charger thought he was.
Oh, and whips a button there. I'm not sure what Star Charger was going for. It doesn't matter. You know, Gert was venomed up. He was going to break through with the armor anyway.
Right, yeah. Oh, what a clutch backdash. That's been the name of the game. Whenever you are worried about Bane, whenever you're close, backdash, Catwoman's got a good one. But not enough for that.
Yeah, no one has a backdash enough to escape the grab of Bane. You know, I talked about it earlier with Miguel. Imagine how many grapplers wish they had an advanced command grab that has armor.
Oh, yeah. No, Bane's ridiculous. You're not going to hear any downplaying from me.
All right, the meter burn back 3. He's going to eat the combo, choosing not
Look
to
at that
flash.
range. The spacing is so good.
And that is plus when you meter burn Catwoman's trait. Gert staying respectful. He's
No,
going to
backdash.
whip now and the instant clash.
This is where you got to do it. You know, he's got a chance to get a few bars. See what he presses. 2.
All right, the big boy drop kick worth 25% of health regeneration coming in from Gert.
That hit and run. Catwoman is in and out just like that, so consistently. So tough to stop that from happening. But maybe now in the corner. No, back
And
3.
just out of the range, Catwoman keeping it low. And Q staying away from Bane. You can be menacing as you want, but I'm sly and agile.
That's all right. You know, she got some cool claws on.
All right, the back 2, great button, a fantastic check, save really quick. Just a check to let you know, hey man, I can play a little bit more inside than just whip, trip, and jump 2.
You can see the confidence on Star Charger's play here. He's so certain where he is at all times. He knows he's safe from the approaches of Bane. Gonna get the corner for himself. Will he pressure at all? Oh, he does a little bit.
Yeah, that's some big damage as well. 400 for 1 par is
But-
within the shake-up.
Now cornered because he put himself there.
Right.
Yes. Now this is exactly finally where Gur wants to be, and just like that, it's over.
Gets the interactable out of there. Not sure if he wasn't a fan of the Skull. But mixing that with the down 1 check, Star Charger simply looking to escape.
Yeah, finally he was ready to block.
Yeah, and
But okay, fine.
full combo punish time. I've had enough of your shenanigans, Gert.
Jumping away again. Just so ready for all this stuff. Safety first, ready at all times.
Hear me roar.
All right, now challenging him with the debuff.
Wow. You can definitely sense the frustration on Gur's side. Push block. Oh well. Into anything? No. No, she gets away.
So much spacing here. Star Charger playing the screen control game better than most.
And he doesn't meter burn it.
When he wakes up, he'll meter burn that and catch.
He wanted to get away.
Yep.
All that bar's gone. Okay, so Gur maybe has a chance.
And you know, that stage little victory pose after a round, extremely helpful when it comes to regenerating his venom troops. You know,
No.
every second counts. And if you can get it from the neutral of not doing anything, why not?
That water buffalo never had a chance.
Wow. Yeah, no chance. The Gotham exhibit. The exhibit in Gotham City is closed. And Catwoman, we actually saw her here in the story. And she just pops up and she's just all vicious and doesn't want anybody to be here and all friendly. And Bane just shows up like, come on, man. It's time to go home. I'm killing everybody. Look at my venom.
Well, that's about that, I believe. It is complete control almost the entire time out of Star Charger. He was so ready. The positioning was great. The safety first gameplay was
The bucket hat boss letting you know,
everything.
you know, the Texas Tech helmet, claps from his teammate, Star Charger advancing the top 48.